It's time for the Fred Johnson Show with Fred Johnson and his crew, Charlie the Sports Guy, the Disgruntled Guy, Cletus from Kakalaki, Crazy Yeti from Glendale, golfing legend Duffy Divot, Quazar The Time Traveler, and Naked Engineer Steve. And now, here's Fred Johnson.
And the crowd goes wild, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fred Show, Season 2, Show 6, if I'm correct. And, hey, welcome back. We're over halfway through the second season. Remember, next week is going to be our special Halloween show. We're all going to be in costumes. That should be exciting. And that should take us up to Thanksgiving. All right. We got a show today. I don't think we have a guest today, but we got all our guys back here in the studio. And if we'd like, we could start off with a commercial. If Naked Engineer Steve would like to do that.
Well, hello, my drumming brothers and sisters. I'm Billy Blast, owner and creator of BillyBlastDrums.com. Just go to my website, BillyBlastDrums.com, and let me know how I can help you get a drum kit of your dreams.
There you go. A drum kit of your dreams. What more could you ask for? Okay, well, let's start as we always do. Let's catch up on sports with Charlie the Sports Guy. Charlie, what's happening in sports now?
Hey there, Fred. Third game of the World Series is happening as I speak, as we're recording the show. The Los Angeles Dodgers have won a game, and Tampa Bay has won a game. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So, also, Tampa Bay's been cranking it out this year. They won the Stanley Cup in the NHL.
That's
and
right.
Tom Brady Flakes has got it going now. They're 4-2.
Wow.
They're in the hunt in the NFL. And college football, yes, sir. The Big Ten starts up tomorrow, October 24th. Should be exciting. Penn State against Nebraska, for example, and Michigan, an underdog to Minnesota. So back to you, Fred, rocking and rolling.
Thanks, Charlie. Wow. So why are they starting so late? You know, that Big Ten. I mean, how many games are they going to play?
8.
It should be wrapping down now by
I
now,
know.
you know?
They were chicken to get going. They wanted to see what was happening in the other conferences. So they're just starting up 8-game schedule.
Right.
Then Pac-10 next Saturday, an 8-game schedule. So somehow they're mashing them all together. For example, Penn State is 8th or 9th in the polls. Yet they haven't played yet. So and Bama has 5 games under the belt. So.
Wow. And when is the Masters? That's coming up too, right? Soon? Like that was in November.
Can't remember.
You mentioned it last week or something. Yeah. So that everything's
I think
all
November 15th, maybe.
All the schedules are off. It's crazy. I think tomorrow's Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they said. All right. Thanks, Charlie. Very good. Moving on. Let's see what this guy's up to. Disgruntled Guy. What's happening? There
Fred,
he is.
I'm here. I'm here, Fred. Assalamu llama, Fred.
Wow.
That's hello, Fred.
Really?
Yeah, Fred. That's right.
What's going on?
I'm here in Arabia, Fred. Land of camels, flying carpets, and magic lamps, Fred. I'm here today trying to find the genie of the magic lamp.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Magic. Hey, bring back one of those magic carpets if you can. Always wanted one.
And I see I can make 3 wishes, Fred. So I went digging around the marketplace. And guess who I bumped into, Fred? Guess who?
Who?
Refugio, Fred! I love Refugio! He's everywhere, Fred! I love that man! God damn, good Refugio.
Wow. Your old friend Refugio.
That's right, Fred. We had a few drinks, and he mentioned he might have a lead on the lamp, Fred. Might have a lead on the lamp.
He didn't steal your other kidney, did he?
No, not yet, Fred.
Okay, very good. Go ahead.
So I went out to the bazaar, Fred.
Uh-huh.
And lo and behold, what do you think I found, Fred? I found the magic lamp, Fred.
Really?
I did.
Not
I had
the
to pay
carpet,
for it.
the lamp.
The lamp, Fred, the lamp, I tell you.
Okay.
I had to pay for it out of the Fred Johnson money account.
Okay.
Well, Fred, it was a little expensive, Fred.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I'll make it up with my 3 wishes, Fred. No problem.
All right. Sounds good.
And you know, the genie in the lamp, I haven't rubbed that damn lamp yet, Fred. I wanted to do it on the show.
Okay. Let's do it. I can't wait.
What do you think, Fred? Here.
I want to see it.
Here it is, Fred. The magic lamp, Fred.
There it is.
Right here. Oh my God.
That is the lamp.
It's the lamp, Fred. I can't believe it.
It had a tea bag in it. Is the tea done yet?
Well, you know, Fred, just in case it doesn't work.
Right.
We'll make some tea.
Very good. Hope you didn't scald the genie when you put the hot water in there.
But you know, the genie never appeared, Fred.
Oh, that's a shame.
I've been rubbing the hell out of this lamp, bro.
Okay. I know you. All right, let me write that down.
Well, maybe they sold me the wrong lamp. I don't know. You know,
could have.
God, thanks God I didn't buy the flying carpet.
Oh, I know, because if that didn't work and you were up there. Well, you know, what else is going on over there in Saudi Arabia?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things going on here, Fred. You know, we love our racehorses here, Fred.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Yeah,
we love those racehorses, and we got those Arabians, and they're fast, Fred. They're fast.
I know.
And you know what? The only thing I got left for you, Fred, is I'm writing a new book, a brand new book.
Oh, really?
Yes, a brand new book. It's How the Grunters Stole Christmas, Fred.
Really? The Grunters are going to steal Christmas?
Well, it's a book, Fred. It's a book.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Well, peace be with you, my good friend, and back to you, Fred.
Very good, Disgruntled Guy, and thanks for that Arabian racehorse that you sent over, because you know everyone's talking about it here at the Fred Show. They want to start you know, breeding it for other racehorses. So thanks for that.
No problem, Fred. You know, it came out of your money.
Yeah. Oh, really? I thought it was a gift. Huh. Let me write that down. All right. Very good. All right, Disgruntled Guy, moving on. Let's see what our roving reporter out on the streets is doing. Cletus, what's happening out there today?
Well, hey, Fred, how's it going?
Oh, you know, hanging and banging. How you doing?
Well, Fred, I'm just, you know, still trying to figure out how to reinvent myself for a post-COVID world.
Right, it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw a TV show, saw a show on TV about flipping houses.
Uh-huh.
So I thought maybe that's the way to go. I'll start flipping some houses, you know, buy some properties and fix them up and sell them for a profit.
Right.
So I got in touch with my Uncle Richie in
Uncle Richie.
Kakalaki. Yeah, I asked him maybe he could invest in me getting into the house flipping business.
Right.
And he said he can't help me right now because he just helped my cousin Flippy. Flippy decided he wanted to flip some trailers, like mobile homes.
Oh, okay.
And I said, really? I said, well, so how'd that turn out? Was it profitable? And Uncle Richie said, hell no, it wasn't profitable at all because he had to invest a lot of money and there was no return. So what happened was Flippy was on his way home. He drives one of the big trucks for the rendering plant.
Uh-huh.
And when he stopped off at the Kakalaki Chewing Brew on his way home from the rendering plant.
The Chewing Brew?
Yeah, the Kakalaki Chewing Brew. It seems like he might have stayed a little too long.
Uh-huh.
And did more brewing than chewing.
Uh-huh.
And when he got back to the trailer court, he came flying in there and flipped over half a dozen trailers, 4 single wides and 2 double wides. So that's what he flipped those. He was flipping them trailers.
Wow.
And that's why Uncle Richie had to spend so much money. So,
I see.
So I'm not sure about the whole flipping business now.
Yeah. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do the flipping business. That might be something different.
Yeah, apparently so. But
okay.
All the same, back to you, Fred.
All right, Cletus, thanks. We'll get back to you at the end. Very good.
All right.
Good luck with that flipping and that up there in them Beverly Hills. All right, Crazy Eddie, moving on. Crazy Eddie, what are you doing now? What kind of crazy things are you up to, Crazy Eddie? What are you doing?
So hi, Fred.
There he is. Wow, look at Crazy Eddie. You're like
what's happening to me?
I don't know,
Looks like
man.
my world has been pixelated.
Are you having an out-of-body experience, Crazy Eddie?
I don't know. Yeah, I got some
issues. Are you
issues
tripping,
with
Eddie? It looks like you're floating high above Glendale. Wow.
I think it's the 5G.
Wow, it's the 5G, man.
From the northern Glendale.
The northern Glendale 5G.
North
That's what
side.
it's doing, man. That's amazing.
So yeah, I'm enjoying my stay here in the northern side of Glendale. Actually, I'm in the midst of my winter transformation. I'm molting.
Are you?
Yeah. All my skin. I'm molting a whole entire layer of skin. It's what happens when you when you eat only gluten. I have the
only gluten.
Yeah.
You have an only gluten diet. Oh, that's something different. Let me write that down.
Just for the change of the seasons.
Only gluten diet, then you shed your skin. Wow. Okay. That's
anyway. I've been
different.
watching baseball.
Yeah, baseball.
I just can't believe how much the game has changed. The ball is much bigger now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and they bounce it on the ground.
They do?
Yeah, a bunch of tall guys and they wear shorts.
Wow. Well, that's basketball.
I guess things evolve,
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, what else I got here? The holidays are coming.
Yeah, holidays are coming.
Yeah.
What's up with the holidays, Eddie?
Yeah, looking forward to that. Are we going to have the annual drink off?
Sure.
Absolutely. That's a competition your wife doesn't want you to win.
That's right.
Anyway, as long as we're all here and we're all still here for the holidays.
Are you ready for our Halloween special next week?
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yeah. You got your costume picked out?
Not yet.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what food I should pick.
Oh, okay. Maybe a gluten food. Maybe you just go as gluten. You have to figure out what gluten looks like.
I'm
what
so
does gluten look like
Fred?
in a costume?
I swear to God, if I eat any more gluten, someone's gonna get hurt.
Okay, Eddie. Well, let's move along, and then we'll get back to you at the end. Thanks for that.
Back to you, Fred.
Thanks, Eddie. All right, moving on. Wow, Duffy Divot is back. Is this right? Is this true? Duffy has returned? I don't believe it.
Fred, it's a miracle I'm here, Fred.
He's back.
There's nothing short of a miracle, Fred.
There is a God. There is a
I have a
God.
highly emotional account to tell you. I don't feel I have enough time to do it, so I'm going to launch right in, Fred.
Go ahead.
Well, I was there right where they found all those other climbers. I was just deeper than them because I was underneath. So they came short of me. They came a little close. I could hear them, but I couldn't move. I couldn't speak because the snow was compressed on me. And so they overlooked me and left me in the snow. There I was in the dark. But then as I was giving up hope and just I was going to just go to sleep, and then I heard a scratching and a digging, and then an arm came through, and I noticed it was furry, and something really strong pulled me out of the snow, out of the avalanche, Fred, and it was a Yeti.
Wow.
And that Yeti took me to her cave, and that Yeti nursed me. That Yeti fed me with her breast milk, Fred. That
Really?
Yeti found my crackers, and it gave me my crackers, and that Yeti nursed me back to health until several days later, Fred, the Yeti sensed what I really wanted. And the next thing you know, on the clearest as a bell of moonlit nights, that Yeti dragged me up the mountain. Together we went, climbed, and summited. Part of the way I walked, part of the way she carried me, part of the way she dragged me. And we made it to the top of Everest on the most beautiful, clear night up there on Everest.
Really?
And we made sweet Yeti love, Fred. I'm not ashamed to admit.
Really? Sweet Yeti love.
Yes, Fred, on top. And so
great song.
I summited Everest, and I summited that Yeti, Fred.
Wow. And
Back to you, Fred.
Wow, Duffy, that was an amazing story. And then ultimately she rescued you, I guess,
Yes,
right?
she did. She's the only reason I'm alive, Fred.
Wow. Well,
we never said a word to each other. We communicated with grunts and gestures.
Wow. It was all like just understood, the animalistic kind of connection you guys had, it sounded like.
That was it.
Wow. Well, very good, Duffy. Glad to have you back. Glad you survived. God, you were all over the news. I don't know if you saw any of the news story. It was unbelievable.
Very emotional. It's a miracle that I'm alive, Fred. Thanks to that Yeti.
All right. Well, very
and I
good.
summited Everest.
Wow, that's amazing. What an amazing story. Only here on the Fred Johnson Show, ladies and gentlemen. All right, moving on. The one, the only Quasar. It's time to time travel. And let's find out where Quasar is. Quasar, are you there?
Greetings, Fred. Just give me a second. I'm so excited that Duffy Divot is back. I'm so happy.
I know, we all are. I had my worries there, you know. I didn't know if he was going to be back. Very emotional.
He's back and badder than ever.
Yeah.
Fred, crew, and all of our past and future fans, the Fredophiles. I traveled forward in time to look upon our future here at the Fred Johnson Show. I was so astounded by our bright horizon that I was inspired to write this poem of hope. We give our all to Freddie, who drives the show like Mario Andretti. Although at times he seems to need clinic called Betty. Fred's cast and crew are heady. Charlie, DG, Cletus, Duffy, Steve, Quasar, Arnold, and Eddie. We steer the show ship straight and steady. Fred Johnson's show is even on stellar radar at SETI. Hanging with Poe, Hendrix, Sacagawea, Capone, and Teddy. Fame and fortune, we are ready. Bigger paychecks, more cash petty. Better meals, caviar, no more cat food and spaghetti. We celebrate the Fred Johnson show. Pop the champagne and cue the confetti. Back to you, Fred, already.
Very good, Quasar. Love that. Moving on. Arnold, are you there?
I'm here. Fred Johnson, how are you?
I'm doing great, Arnold. You know, you're officially, as of today, part of the crew. You're no longer a guest or a caller. You are part of the crew. What do you think of that, Arnold?
That is wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, I've got fans all over the world, but you are the most important. This is the show. This is the place to be. So I need you to do something while I'm doing my bit here. I need you to do some crunches because Fred Johnson's going to get into fantastic shape. He's going to be, he's going to be the biggest star. So you're going to have to do it. But right now, you know, I'm just sitting at the Kakalaki Chew and Brew, and I'll be doing my act soon. But I'm working on getting into shape again. So you need to go and do some crunches while I tell you about my new movie. And of course, I'm doing gluten-free, of course. But of course, you know, my tank, and you know, I have lots of vehicles that I need to move around. And so I've been reading a book. It's called The Art of Social Distancing.
Oh.
It's fantastic, and that's what I'm
Disgruntled
doing.
Guy's book, right? Yeah, Disgruntled Guy's book. That's a good book.
So yeah, I love you guys, and it's gonna be a fantastic show. So get to your crunches, Fred. Back to you.
Thanks, Arnold. I will. I'm going to start crunching immediately, right after this show. I'm going to start crunching. Okay, well, with that said, we're going to go to a commercial. And then when we come back, we'll do a wrap-up. Okay? So, right after this commercial.
On guard with Blue Surf Essentials. Good for you. It's from Blue. Blue Surf Essentials. Blue Surf Essentials.
All right, good old Blue Surf Essentials. They're still one of our sponsors. Man, you got to go to the Blue Surf, get those essential oils. They got stuff that calms you down. They got stuff that wakes you up. They got stuff that makes you happy. They got all kind of stuff, those Blue Surf people over there. So hope everybody goes over there and tries out those essential oils. All right, moving on. Now, we normally have a guest here, but I don't think we have a guest. Do we, Naked Engineer Steve? Has a guest logged on? No, I don't think so. Okay.
Mr. Johnson, I kind of needed to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Naked Engineer Steve. Look, everybody, it's Naked Engineer Steve, although he's not naked today.
Well, it's cold in the mountains. I'm a nudist, but I'm not stupid.
Hey, I'm calling you right now.
Yeah.
No.
Wouldn't you know it?
Hello, Naked Engineer Steve. What are you doing right now?
Okay. Well, you'd think I'd be working, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
what's up?
You know, since you cut the show back to 1 day a week and with the COVID-19, Mrs. and I are kind of having a problem putting food on the table. you have any extra jobs that I could do and help you out with?
Oh, wow. You know, it's funny you should ask that, Naked Engineer Steve. And a matter of fact, we do. You know, Disgruntled Guy was in Saudi Arabia, and he sent us over an Arabian racehorse. So now we're trying to breed this new Fred Johnson racehorse. And it turns out we need somebody to come collect the semen and get some samples from the horse. Now, they say that that by hand pays $25 an hour a shot, and by mouth pays $100 a shot. I'm not sure why that is. I'm guessing maybe degree of difficulty.
Mr. Johnson, thank you. That sounds awesome. Sign me up. Also, you know, do you have any more cat food coupons?
You know, actually, we do. Naked Engineer Steve. We actually have, I was just looking right here, we have a $2 off a 25-pound bag of Fish Lover Friskies, which actually looks like it includes a free sample of catnip. So instead of me spending all that money to send it up on the jet again and drop it off, maybe you can pick it up when you come down here and service the horse.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. I'll make sure I take care of that. Thank you so much, because you know that flavor of Friskies is the wife's favorite, and now young Naked Engineer Steve is cutting teeth and he's able to eat the cat food too. So we're so grateful. Thank you so much.
Wow, you have a little Naked Engineer Steve now. I didn't know that. Let me write that down.
And he has teeth.
Yeah, he has teeth already. I'm just first hearing about this. All right. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, Naked Engineer Steve. Without him, none of this would be possible. He's probably not ready to do a commercial right now. If not, we'll do a wrap up and then oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Millennium Communications. Without that, the Fred Johnson Show does not exist. All right. So let's go around the horn one more time, do a wrap up. Charlie, what's your final words?
Well, they're still playing baseball, but I can't tell you what's happening. That's against Major League rules. I can't do it. I'll need a lawyer. Back to you, Fred.
Okay, very good, Charlie. Disgruntled Guy, what's your final words?
Fred, I'm so glad Duffy's okay, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, and he can help me with my new book, you know, Fred, The Art of Social Distancing, Fred.
Yep.
You know, Bigfoot. And thank you, Duffy, for making that happen. Back to you, Fred.
Very good. Okay, that was a bit confusing. All right. Cletus, what's that final word, Cletus?
Well, Fred, you know, I'm still gonna work on this whole house flipping thing.
Yeah, Lee's Liquors.
But I'm gonna take a quick break and then try to figure out how to reinvent myself for the post-COVID world with maybe the trailer flipping or the house flipping or you know, I don't know, something like that.
Right. Maybe opening up a liquor store. Cletus's Liquor.
That's what I should do.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear, maybe.
That sounds like a plan, Fred.
All right, let me write that down. All right. Thanks, Cletus. Very good.
Thank you, Fred. Y'all have a good weekend.
You
Back
too.
to you.
All right, Crazy Eddie. What's your final words, Crazy Eddie?
I hope he'll sell a Deep Eddy vodka here.
What's that say? Oh, Deep
Eddy.
Eddy. Oh, Deep Eddy vodka.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, I do want to say my shout out to the Kurds of northern Syria. Hey, I still back you up, bros and broettes. Sisses.
Okay.
What's the opposite of sisses? Or bros, sisses. Okay.
Okay.
Very well.
Good, Eddie. Thanks for that.
How did that go? That didn't go very well.
That was awesome, Eddie. Whatever you say is awesome. Okay, moving on.
We shall
Duffy.
overcome.
Yes, we shall. Duffy Divot, what's your final words?
Fred, I'm so happy to be alive. I got a new lease on life. I can't wait to get back to the golf course. And all I got to say is, once you've gone Yeti, you never forget-y.
Very good.
Back to you, Fred.
Wow, I'm jealous. I hope you have video footage of that. Okay. Very good. Moving on. Quasar, what's your final word, Quasar?
Fred, bigger paychecks, better meals, semi-naked engineer Steve, caviar, no more cat food and spaghetti. Pop the champagne and cue the confetti. Back to you, Fred, already.
Wow. Very nice, Quasar. You're the man. You're really honing in that time traveling. Really getting that time traveling down to the last second.
It's an amazing ability. It requires a great deal of concentration and, by the way, paychecks.
Yeah, there you go. Let me write that down. All right. Very good. Arnold, what's your final word, Arnold?
Fred Johnson, how are you?
Doing
hey,
great.
I'm doing really good. I'm getting my tank fixed. You know what? I'm getting it fixed, and I'm reading a book, The Art of Social Distancing. It's fantastic, and I think it's a great show. So keep on rocking, Frank, and keep on rocking, all of you. Fred Johnson, this is the best show. Back to you.
Very good, Arnold. Thanks. Well, okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Fred Johnson Show, Season 2, Show 6. I'm glad Duffy's back. The crew's all back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tune in next week, which is going to be our Halloween special. So I'll see you next week on the Fred Johnson Show. Goodbye, everybody.